morning, students. In the last we are seeing the first lesson in the first unit. In the last class we have seen the portrait of a lady, and in this we have seen author introduction and about Khushwant Singh's grandmother and his grandfather, and in the next paragraph we have seen the physical appearance of his grandmother. Okay, and I hope you can recall. Okay, we'll move with the next one. My grandmother and I were good friends. So my grandmother, here my denotes Khushwant Singh. Khushwant Singh and his grandmother were good friends. He is telling that he is not my grandmother, he is my friend. She is my friend. My parents left me with her when they went to live in the city, and we were constantly together. Okay, and from this we'll come to know that in the village Khushwant Singh and his grandmother alone living in the village, and his parents went to the city to gain some money. Okay, and so only the Khushwant Singh and his grandmother is living, no, so both they were become close friends, and she used to wake me. She used to wake me up in the morning and get me ready for school. So in this paragraph we are going to see the daily routine of Khushwant Singh and his grandmother. Okay, daily his grandmother used to wake him up, okay, because he has to go to school, no, and she will make him to ready to go to school. She said her morning prayer in a monotonous sing-song while she bathed and dressed me, in the hope that I would listen and get to know it by heart. Okay, and she said her a morning prayer in a monotonous sing-song. So monotonous, very important synonym. Monotonous means very boring. Okay, very boring. And daily his grandmother used to pray, and her praying song is, according to the author, it is very boring to him. Okay, she said her morning prayer in a monotonous sing song while she bathed and dressed me. So when she is singing, while she bathed him and dressed him up. Okay, in what purpose? For example, we can tell in the language classes, when the teacher enters, Tamil and English teachers, they may ask you to recite the memory poem. Okay, daily they will ask you, as soon as you enter the teacher, you will recite the memory poem. For what purpose the teacher is telling that to do? Because if you tell daily, you will by heart quickly. Okay, in the same, like that, in the same hope, grandmother also daily when she is bathing him, she used to sing a song. Okay, for why? Because if she sings daily, she will by heart that song. Okay, and I listened because I loved her voice but never bothered to learn it. So what our author is telling, daily I listened my grandmother's singing because I love her voice. Okay, I loved her voice, so for that reason I listened her song, but I never bothered to learn it. But I don't want to learn that song because it is very boring. And then she would fetch my wooden slate, which she had already washed and plastered with yellow chalk. So next, what she will do, she took his wooden slate and she gave some decoration. Okay, she plastered with yellow chalk in a wooden slate. And next, a tiny earthen ink pot. Next, she is taking the ink pot and a red pen. Okay, she is taking a wooden slate, earthen ink pot and red pen, and tie them. She tied that wooden slate, ink pot and red pen. These were tied by a grandmother, and tie them all in a bundle and hand it to me. Okay, and after a breakfast of a thick stale chapati with a little butter and sugar spread on it, we went to school. So their breakfast, what is their breakfast? Their breakfast was stale chapati, dry chapati. Okay, and with a little butter and sugar spread on it, we went to school. See here, we went to school. So with the author, grandmother also, she was also going with him. Okay, she carried several stale chapatis with her for the village dogs. In the intro itself, we saw that that our grandmother, she loves everybody. Okay, so she carried several stale chapatis with her for the village dogs. Through this we'll come to know, on the way they may meet some dogs. To the dogs she is carrying some stale chapatis. Okay, right? I hope we can understand this paragraph. Okay, we'll go to the next one. My grandmother always went to school with me because the school was attached to the temple. And in this paragraph we'll come to know why grandmother is going with our author to school. Okay, my grandmother always went to school with me. Okay, because the school was attached to the temple. Why our grandmother is going to school with him? Because school and temple both are in the same building. Okay, and the priest taught us the alphabet and the morning prayer. So in the school the priest used to teach alphabets and morning prayer to the author, while the children sat in rows on either side of the veranda singing the alphabet or the prayer in a chorus. So while the students are singing a prayer, morning prayer or else alphabets, during that time what our grandmother is doing? My grandmother sat inside reading the scriptures. So one side children are learning alphabets and morning prayer, and in another side our grandmother, what she is doing? She is reading the holy scriptures. What do you mean by scripture? You might have seen in the temple. Okay, in the temple wall they have written something, okay, about that statue or else about that temple's details. Okay, holy, that scriptures means sacred writings. So in one side author is learning, in the another side what our grandmother is doing? She is reading scriptures. Okay, and when we had both finished, we would walk back together. So after his schooling, what they are doing? Again both were coming together to home. This time the village dogs would meet us at the temple door. So this time while they are coming back to their house, what they are on the way, what they are meeting? They are going to meet village dogs. Okay, they followed us to our home, growling and fighting with each other. So that village dogs will follow grandmother and Kuswant Singh. For what purpose? Because they are going to throw chapati to them. Okay, for that purpose they are growling. Growling means barking, and fighting with each other. Who? The dogs are fighting with each other for the chapati, and we threw to them. So while they are coming back to home, on the way grandmother and Kuswant Singh threw chapati to the village dogs. Okay, that's all. And we will move to the next paragraph. When my parents were comfortably settled in the city. Okay, Kuswant Singh's parents were settled comfortably in the city. They sent for us, so they were settled comfortably. So they just called Kuswant Singh and his grandmother to come to the city. That was a turning point in our friendship. So that was a turning point. Here only author is going to tell the difference between the village life and city life. Okay. And although we shared the same room, my grandmother no longer came to school with me. So now author is studying in the city school. Okay, in city a grandmother she can't go with him to the school, so there he is going alone to the school. Okay, and I used to go to an English school in a motor bus. So author is going to an English school. There were no dogs in the streets. In the village school daily they will meet street dogs, but in the city there were no dogs in the streets. Okay, and she took to feeding sparrows in the courtyard of our city house. So instead of that, what our grandmother is doing in the courtyard, okay, backside of the house, there she is feeding the sparrows. Okay, she is feeding the sparrows instead of through chapati to the village to the dogs. Okay. And at first, in the last paragraph, our grandmother fed street dogs. In the second paragraph, she fed sparrows. And through this, we will come to know she loves all the animals. Okay. And okay. In the next we'll see in the next paragraph.